I was showing y'all my shirt. This 2019 has been amazing, and I am so excited. I'm so excited about walking into every single day, So I'm Angela Odom, and I'm out here on my morning walk. You know, we do within the Better You community, right? I know I'm the owner of the Better You Project, and the author of Bronco Strong, a memoir of the last deployed personnel services battalion, which you can get the book on Amazon or just hit me up. So anyway, oh my goodness, this has been such an amazing beginning of a year, right? So just so you know, I'm out here walking. I do 100 miles a month, right? That's the goal. The goal is 100 miles a month, in a month. And after all the things that was going on in January, I finally sat down yesterday. I was like, oh, I hit it, because I had lost track of it, but I still hit it, right? And then I also saved my $5 bills. I save my $5 bills, and then every other month or so, not every other month, but most months, I will alternate, and 1 month it'll be something for me or for Ryan, right? And then the next month it will be to bless somebody else, the fives. And so I'm so excited. These are like random thoughts. 2019 it really has already started out being amazing. Hey, CSM. Okay, thank you so much. You're so sweet. So I want to just go and say, like, the $5 bills that I saved in December and January. December was split with Ryan, my favorite teenager, and then January, I saved those. So my fives were for tips on the Oprah cruise. People are going to be helping you all over the place, so I saved them for tips. And I got a little upset. I was like, hey, I still got fives, and there's still people. What happened? So I had to speed up and give more people more fives, right? That was amazing. I saved I think it was almost $200 in fives in those 2 months. Just so happens that my favorite teenager started telling people I was saving fives, so they would actually give me fives as change. Remember, I was splitting them with him in December. Smart boy. But it was, that was so cool. So anyway, so we went to Florida, right, for that, being a featured author down in Jacksonville earlier in the month. And I met some tremendously focused and powerful and positive and giving women. And it only inspired me to, just take a look at my own heart, the reason I give, why I give, how much I give, what do I do, how do I serve? And I feel inspired by them. It was an amazing event. And so the other part of that was I also got to spend time with my mentor, who I met the first week of my very first military assignment, and that was in '89. So that was 30 something years ago, right? 31 years ago. So I was able to at least be in her presence, and every single time I'm in her presence or talk to her, Vasil, then golly, it's just like nuggets. It's affirmation, and it's nuggets, and it is all those great things that someone who loves and cares for you, someone who respects you, is pouring into you. She don't even try. She just speaking it, right? Speaking life. I also got to see her preach, which was, oh my goodness, so fabulous. It was actually MLK birthday, so it was a whole empowerment. It was great. So then you just keep on going. So this, again, random thoughts. I'm Angela Odom. If you tune in right now, then you need to get some of this enthusiasm for life, right? That's what I'm doing. Speaking life to you right now, encouraging you to just take a look at all the good that's going on in your life, and who you have in your circle, who's pouring into you, right? Who do you allow to to just tiptoe into your spirit. Woo! Oh, you better receive that. So, the Oprah 3-day girls cruise. It was on Holland American Cruise Line, right? The Oprah and Gail created an environment. They intentionally created an environment where it was easy to love, like, respect people, agape love. It was easy to talk to people. It was easy to laugh out loud with people. It was easy to have a drink with people. It was easy to sit and eat with people without judging them, right? Without thinking, I don't think I want to talk. No, everybody was in the same, I won't say everybody, most people. I did meet a few grouchy people, and I said out loud, I'm on the Oprah cruise. Whoo, don't have time for that foolishness, right? And just kept it moving. But Oprah and Gail created an environment where it was easy to interact and engage with people, like-minded people. We even did high knees for Jesus. Like the lady doing the fitness routine. She said, get your knees up for Jesus. And then, why wouldn't you get your knees up? Hello? So anyway, that was so cool. And I just wanted to savor that. We came back, and it was in the Atlanta area. I live in the Atlanta area. It was Super Bowl week, right? Super Bowl week. So I came back on a Saturday night. Sunday was the Super Bowl. I was invited to a Super Bowl party the next day, and my friend had invited people to my house for a Super Bowl party. So it was amazing to have all that positive energy everywhere. And my favorite teenager was having his own celebration, right? He had an opportunity to go to Usher's celebrity basketball game. Usher's, yeah, like Usher, like for real Usher, celebrity basketball game where he got to take pictures with some rappers and watch the game and meet people and all that kind of stuff. So he had a blast also while he didn't miss school and all that. Basketball practice, still got to go, still had a chance to maintain his schedule. So one of the things I wanted to mention here on this random thoughts, right, is my son and I, we have a safe word, and I want to give that to you. I want you to create, if you have not already done so, a safe word with your kids. A safe word. I don't know if your kids are 3 or if they're 83. Create a safe word. This word would be, if you say this word to me, and it's only the person doesn't tell it anybody else, right? Every year or whatever, you have to go back and revisit that thing and make sure it still has the same power, and understand that they don't use it for anything else but for you. So in my case, it means that if I hear my son say these words, right, then I'm coming packing. Crazy mama coming out, right? Danger, Will Robinson, danger. All of those things that he knows that I'm ready to put my jumpsuit on at that time because he has said that safe word. And so I'm going to encourage you to do the same. Hey, Anita, I'm going to encourage you to do the same. I'm going to encourage you to create a safe word. Random Thoughts 2019 is amazing. And so then, golly, from the featured author event in Florida to the Oprah's cruise, the Super Bowl party, engaging with folks, connecting with people, right? And then we had the State of the Union address. I had fun doing the State of the Union bingo and, just putting things out there. I because of what the energy that I was feeling from just this marvelous year already, right? I did not internalize the remarks from our president the same way I did before. I just saw it for what it was, just words, right? And so when people responded to whatever I would have I said, I just saw it for what it was. The passionate way they would defend a man that is really indefensible. His actions are indefensible, Lord have mercy. It's not my issue. It's not my issue to go back and forth with strangers. It's not my issue to convince somebody to change their mind. It's not my lane. And it's not their lane to try and, quiet me. Look at this big mouth. Not happening. So it's so cool that we came into the Oprah cruise one way and we left another way. It was a shift. How you doing, Melissa? So that's what I just wanted to let you know that, you matter. And I want you to, just take it. Just take this for what it is. I'm Angie Odom. I love you. I love you, like the God in you. I can see you. And I want you to know that I'm rooting for you. I want you to know that this day right here, the reason that you're listening to me is because this is what you were supposed to listen to today. You get that, right? And so go higher today. Hey, Harriet, go higher today. I'm so excited about 2019. I looked up and I realized that my birthday this year falls directly on Thanksgiving Day. Woo! It falls directly on Thanksgiving Day this year. And for y'all that don't know, my Hattie Mae, who is left her physical form in 2011, that was our favorite holiday, right? She used to tell this story that, and she had 6 kids and a whole bunch of people that she loved on. People would come to our house for, a couple hours and stay for like 2 years. There was always people there. But she would tell the story that of all her kids, 6 kids, all of her kids that she, were like the core kids, because we loved a lot of folks, that she felt a little nudge, right? And went to the hospital. And there you go. God gave her, it was the easiest birth, that would be me, and the easiest child. And so think about the affirmation that she gave me all those years, that I was easy. And so what I said at the beginning of this year was that I am to be celebrated and not tolerated. I said I will be invited and not push my way in. And guess what? Woo! I am being invited to all kind of stuff on business side, right? Invited to participate in training events, to lead panels, to host events, for speaking events. And I think it is because the energy shift. On Oprah's cruise, there was like literally people coming up to me I'd never seen in my life and just hugging me. I was just like, and my friend Laura, she was like, look at you. People are just, your energy is different. People are just coming up to you. I said, I know. They want to hug me. I want to hug them right back. Good morning, beautiful. Yes, Melissa. Yes. So these are random thoughts. And so that's where I am. I'm actually on my walk. And so I did my 100 miles for January. And I finally had a time to sit and look at my schedule for February. And February is a short month. I'm only 10 miles in. And I said, get your big old butt up and, and walk. Fit it into your schedule. Make it first. Make a priority. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just bringing you along on my walk just for a few minutes. So with that, you all have a fantastic morning. And know that you matter. I want to just ask you to take a look at your circle. Right? Take a look at your circle. Look at the 10 people that you allow to pour into you. That might be, your family, your kids, your husband, wife. It might be the next door neighbor. It might be people at work. It might be the radio station you listen to in the morning. It might be news, talking heads. Them folks just talking about everything. It could be when you go to the grocery store, you go to the same teller at the bank. Who do you allow to pour into you? Just look at that. Hey Pam, just look at that, the 10 people that you allow because you allow it. You allow it. It could be the teachers at the school, the principal, whatever it is. And I just want you to just quickly think, when you are in their space, when you're in your head, what does your gut say? Are you defensive? Are you stressed? Are you joyous, like laughing out loud? And me, I took a look at my circle. I don't want to just, like, I don't need to break up with somebody like all loud and be all dramatic about it. But I have definitely distanced myself, which means I'm not so available, right? I'm not so available. Oh, by the way, I don't have to respond to whatever foolishness they say, right? Pam says, thank you for your random thoughts. This morning I really enjoyed and needed this encouragement. Mwah. And so I want you to take a look at those 10 people. Now don't go say anything to them about it. Don't say anything about it. You just think about, how do they make you feel? How do they make you feel? And then you decide whether you want that energy in your life, right? Because that's what I did. That's what I did. I was like, phew. You know, and even my favorite teenager, I have to listen to the words I say to him. And so when I came back, I left in January, came back in February, and he was doing his teenage things, right? So my response to his same foolishness has been really different, and the response from him in turn, because we had a pattern, right? A pattern. Y'all was some teenagers, or had teenagers, y'all know what I mean. That whole independence going wild. So that fella's, his own energy has shifted because mine has shifted, right? And so I can't really distance myself, I guess, away from him. I love him like, I love him from my soul. I love him all the time. I love him all the time. So I had to shift my energy towards him, right? And so, wow. So I would tell you that, hey Chicky, I'm telling you right now, today, today is the day that we shift and we move forward, and we expect things to be good for us. We expect people to be kind to us. We expect our businesses to flourish. We expect for the flowers we plant to bloom. We expect goodness. We expect it. We expect it. We expect it. I am so pumped up, right? So I expect to make this 100 miles by February 27th, like one day ahead, right? So there you go. And I will also, like the $5 that I save every month, I will resume that. And I'm actually, it came to me that I should probably, I'm going to ask my favorite teenager who he wants to bless with the $5 that I save. Like I said, every other month, most months anyway, go back and forth with blessing somebody else with the $5 that I save. Save all fives. Every five that touched my hands, save them, right? So alternate between blessing somebody else and doing something for myself or for him. So I'm going to ask him to think about who we want to bless with the fives this month. Okay, well, y'all help me walk at least. That was one loop. So there's one whole loop around this this trail that I do. So like 3 of those would be just a mile loop, right? So I want to dip my at least 3 miles in this morning. Well, with that said, I'm Angela Odom, and I am the owner of the Better You Project, right? I'm gonna show y'all Oprah's shirt again. I bought this shirt. Look at it. Can y'all see that? I know. You can see all that, but that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, y'all have a great day. That first loop was wonderful. Y'all take care. High five. Bam. High five. Bam. So down below, down below in the comments, I want you to say, I checked my circle. I checked my circle. I checked my circle. I checked my circle. That's what I want you to do. And then you give me some high fives. I checked my circle. All right, y'all take care. I'm rooting for you.